Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance, and this is a Fifi La Pew Pew, the 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and this one is on the north spawn of Malinovka and is being commanded by TerryDK. And we can see he's got a Gorilla, an M41 for company, both Tier 5. Now TerryDK's headed off into the bushes for cover. He's got a mark of excellence on his barrel, so he knows how to use the 105, or the leFH as many people call it, many tank drivers call it. Okay, he's ready to shoot and looking for a target, and he's got one straight away. It's a Leopard. He's sitting in the dip, spotting for his team, but silly place to be because that shell went in and hit him directly. If he stays there, he's going to get hit again. He probably won't. No, he's not there now. He's taken the wise decision to retreat as quickly as he can. Okay, we've got a Chinu there. He's just disappeared for a second, but he has been stunned by the M41, and that's a direct hit. 126 hit points straight away. Ready to go again. Direct hit again. It's a 3.6 second delay for the shell to reach the target. And that round goes in, but the tank is no longer there. Fires again. No, he's not there anymore. He's got a 7.8 second reload on this particular tank, the Fifi. That's pretty standard for a good crew with brothers in arms, rammer, gun lane drive. Round out on the KV1. Wasn't fully dialed in when he fired, so that's why it went long. Round out. Oh, got him on the front. 116 hit points. Can't see where it hit it precisely, but definitely on the front. And that one's right into the side and it's tracked him. He got 143 off that one. Next round's out. And that one hit target as well. The one thing you can say about the Fifi, it's incredibly accurate. Rounds out. And that one hit target. And that shot coming in there from the M41 wiped the KV1 out. So, rounds out on the Panzer IV. No, unfortunately he's just moving too quickly. There's the Chinu that he was firing at earlier. Missing most of his hit points, but oh, that's such a pity. He fires a round off, but it's killed before the round arrives. So he can't claim that one. Now, there are enemies up to the north. There's a Chaffee up there and a T-67. They're facing some heavies though, so you'd think that they would retreat, but no, they've got backup. There's a BDR-G1B turning up. So the T-67 are only getting up there to do the initial spots and harass any tanks that got to the top. But now the KV-1S, the VK and the Striv and the Tiger 131 are going to have to face some serious opposition. There's the Chaffee who was spotting. Round out. No, it's a long way to shoot. That's the one thing you have to remember. When you've got such a long range to fire over, you've got to give enough lead, because the time between firing and the shell arriving is very long indeed. He fires at the Panzer IV, but it moves out the way before the shell arrives. It's nearly a 3-second delay, 2.9 second delay on the shell arriving. That was bang on target. 250 hit points and he's gone. So that's his first kill. There's the BDR. Now it appears to be all on his own, but I'm sure there must be some of his teammates behind him. Needs to fully dial in to get a good shot. That BDR's not going to move very far from that spot. Ah, that's what he was waiting for. The OI has turned up, the Japanese Super Heavy, and the BDR goes down, but now TerryDK is going to have a lot of fun extracting most of the hit points out of this OI. But the enemy Chaffee is coming up the rear. I don't know if they spotted that. The Chaffee's going to try and shoot them in the rear. So they're actually caught in a crossfire. Rounds out on the OI. That's on target, right into the side armour. 168 off that. Now, can he get another one in? I do hope that tracked it. And that probably tracked it again. That's another 109. And he's picking up track assessments. These OIs are big, dumb, and full of... no, not that. They're full of hit points. Big, dumb, and full of, yes. And you can see there's little yellow marks all over the outside of the vehicle. They're getting pelted to death. Death by 1,000 cuts, and he gets the kill. 18 hit points. Oh my god, the chaffee's come down here. Now, oh, he misses, but he's got a fast reload. And that M41 seems oblivious, and he's just been taken out by the chaffee. But can Terry take out the chaffee? Yes, he does. 91 hit points, but he has been hit. He suffered at least 2 hits from the chaffee. Lost 224 hit points, and the enemy knows where he is, so they will be looking for his tracer now. In fact, there's 5 of there on their team versus 7 on the enemy. They're in dire straits now. Oh, he gets a kill shot, takes out the Striv. 42-57. That's a dangerous autoloader. He gets that at least, but they are now down on numbers. They're 4 versus 6. And there's a Wolverine there. Oh, he just took out the Striv 74. I don't think he'll stay on that rock face. There's the enemy Arty, an AMX-13 F3. Obviously retreating from the position he previously occupied, trying to get closer to the cap. So it's just the 2 Arty on his team left. Here is him and an M44, and the M44 is the other side of the river basin, or the water basin. I should say actually it's a river, isn't it, or a lake to the north in grid square A1. No sign of the enemy. But unfortunately, all they've got left is a heavy, and that heavy is Tiger 131. He's up on the hill. And he's facing off against, I think it's the T67. The M44 is coming over to join him, and that's a wise decision actually, because the 2 of them together can provide protection for each other. Oh, tree went down. I don't know if you saw that. Right, it appears the M44 is going up to join the Tiger 131 on top of the hill. I'm not sure that's a wise decision. Although the Fifi's got a very long view range, 390 meters. Leaving the Fifi there to spot for your team if the enemy tries to make it to the cap. Could be very nasty indeed. There's the T67. He's been spotted. Now the question is, will he spot TerryDK? And I think he will. Terry's fired, so he will have been seen now, I should think, at the very least. And the enemy Arty will be zooming in on him right now, all 3 of them, trying to catch him. That's one shot from the enemy Arty there. Another one will be coming in very shortly, I should think. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, it was a round from the T67. But I'm not sure what actually happened to the T67. Did he? No, he got the T67, I think. Yes, he did kill the T67. But unfortunately, he was lost in the process. So it's an eye for an eye one. Right, the Tiger 131 is going to have to come back. The M44, if he stays in the position he's in right now, should be able to provide fire support for the Tiger 131. There's Tiger 131 coming in now. He's moving as fast as he can, but there's only one in the cap. And there's the AMX-13F3, and the M44 takes him out. That was very odd for the AMX to do that, really. Ideally, the AMX should have done that in company with somebody else. At least then he could have hidden behind one of the buildings whilst the other tank actually provided some fire support. Then at least there would have been two of them in the cab. Well, we can see that the Tiger 131 does have 2 marks on his barrels, so he is at least a good tank driver. Knows how to fight that tank. But he's headed off back up the hill again. Now, I question if that was the right decision to make. He's facing off against 2 tank destroyers and 2 Artys now. Both of those Artys are not exactly very good ones. The M41 and the AMX-13AM. They've got fairly long reloads on them, so that's probably why TerryDK was managed to survive those Arty shots fired at him, because they were very hastily aimed. There's the AMX-13AM, and he's been taken out by Tiger 131. Made a very bad decision to come down over the hill. He must have known that there was somebody up on the hill. Well, still no sign of the Wolverine or the Wizzy 131. Those should have gone up on the hill to start with to shoot where they knew that Tiger 131 was previously. But no, they've decided to run and hide for the moment. I presume they might be waiting down the other end for Tiger 131 to make his way to the cap. Oh, Tiger 131 has been seen, and he is being fired on, so they are on top of the hill. Yep, he's just been hit. He was aiming his gun towards the hill, so presumably, yes, that's where the enemy Arty was. So now it's just the M44 on his own. And I expect that very shortly he's going to meet one of the tank destroyers. Oh, he's just been shot. He's moving. No, he's just met the Wizzy 131. And that's the end of the battle. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tanker for TerryDK in the 105 leFH18B2. And he also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. And he picked up a fighter badge because he managed to get at least 4 kills, and that's exactly what he got. But on top of that, he managed to pick up a high caliber. He dealt the most damage in the battle, at least 20% of the enemy hit points. And that's going to be useful to his scores later on. If we look at the team scores, we can see that he got the highest on damage, 1,995 hit points. He got the highest number of kills on his team, 4, and he got the highest base XP, 598. He fired 35 rounds, got 16 direct hits, 16 penetrations, and 3 splash damage. Did damage of 1,995 hit points, of which 1,549 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, he shotgunned the Chaffee at very close range. He received 3 hits, 3 penetrations, 2 of which were from the Chaffee. He also managed to damage 8 enemy and kill 4, and he also did damage assistance of 594 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 46,230 credits, and he gets the Achievements Award. Because he won a high caliber, he gets the award that actually equalizes his score with those of the winning team for getting an epic medal, and that's an extra 6,075 credits. He receives a total of 77,411, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he still walks away with 60,275 in total, which is a very nice score indeed. I also forgot to mention there is a holiday ops bonus in there that's not showing. He received 897 XP, and he gets the Achievements Awards there, and a holiday ops bonus, and a bonus because, of course, Fifi is a premium vehicle of 566 XP, so he took away a total of 2,660 altogether. So bad luck there, TerryDK. Unfortunately, on this occasion, the rest of your team just melted away under the fire, and of course they allowed that Chaffee to get behind them and shoot the tanks on the hill from behind, and that may have actually turned the side, because you did do your duty to take out the OI and opened the way for them to get down the hill, but unfortunately they weren't able to overcome both the Chaffee and the tank destroyers who've been sent up there to destroy them, and that effectively meant your team just melted away whilst you were doing the best you could. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.